Okay, we will now call the meeting to order of the Town of Lake Clark Shores Code Enforcement Board hearing, February 25th, 2026, 6:33. Emily, would you please call roll?
Chair Paul Hughes,
Present.
Vice Chair Gerard Sanchez, Board Member Deb Moody,
Present.
Board Member Wesley Cook,
Present.
Board Member Patricia Keogh,
Present.
Board Member Mordy Milt,
Present.
Board Member Jonathan Thayer.
Present.
Okay, if we could please stand and I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
thank you. Is there a motion to approve the consent agenda?
So moved.
I'll second.
Okay. The consent agenda includes the minutes of our last meeting and any cases now in compliance. Eric, do we have?
Chair Hughes, is everybody approving the agenda?
Oh, okay. Is there a motion to approve the agenda?
So moved.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Motion carries. Thank you, Emily. Moving on to the consent agenda. Eric, are there any cases on the agenda tonight that are now in compliance?
Yes. Just so everyone knows, I'm getting over a cold, so I may sound a little raspy. All right, so starting on page 1, case 2025-820 is in compliance. Switching over to page 2, starting item number 10, case 2026-8 is in compliance. Case 2026-15 is in compliance. Case 2026-27 is in compliance. Case 2026-33 is in compliance. Case 2026-34 is in compliance. Case 2026-35 is in compliance. Case 2026-37 is in compliance. Case 2026-41 is in compliance. And case 2026-42 is in compliance.
Was that the whole agenda?
Well, except for on page 2, number 9 for the Barbie property,
Okay.
7011 Hayden Road.
Is there a motion to approve the consent agenda as amended?
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Motion carried. I have a question, Eric.
Mhm.
The very last case, 2642.
Yeah, 1821 Gregory.
What is this? Explain to me again. What is the status if vehicles are parked on lawns and they're noticed for not being in compliance? At what point are they considered in compliance versus not in
Well,
compliance if they repeatedly do that over a period of time?
So for this particular code section, because we're dealing with some properties that will offend, comply, what I've established doing is cite them, they go into compliance, but I continue to investigate that property, build up. So let's say I come back 2 days later after they're in compliance and I see a vehicle on the lawn again, I then notate it with photographs, and then I would have presented to you tonight before the board. However, we can talk about this one later if you want, but I finally got a hold of the property owner and figured everything out, what was going on. So that's why this one is being put in compliance, because the issue has been alleviated because, again, if you want to discuss it,
No,
No,
not
okay.
necessarily. I just walked by this property, which I would have acknowledged, and it's very common for the property, for one of the vehicles to be parked
Yeah.
on the ground.
So if you notice the last couple of days, it hasn't been that
The
way.
last couple of days,
And that's because the property owner, quick backstory, the property owner actually lives down in Broward County. She's letting her son and one of her son's friends stay at the house. The mail for the mother was accumulating, the son was putting together, but it wasn't reaching her. So when she finally got a hold of all the notices that I had been posting, she contacted me immediately, apologized, said it's not going to happen again. She spoke to her son. I explained that if it did, it very well could go before the board. She assured me that it wasn't going to. Since then, which is about 4 days ago, give or take, every day I've been going by, and so far they are holding to that. They are parking both vehicles in the driveway. So that's why this one is in full compliance, whereas we did the investigation for some of the other ones. An investigation was done, but because we heard from the property owner, I think the problem has now fixed itself.
okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
So I think in case and on number 9, case 25, 789, 790, et cetera, is an update. Is that correct?
Chair Hughes, first we have to swear in the witnesses.
Right. I'm just double checking here.
Okay.
Yeah, this is
That would be the next case.
yes.
Okay. So anyone that's going to testify tonight, if you would please sign in and be sworn in by our board's attorney.
Do you swear or affirm the testimony you will give me be the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
I do.
Okay, sir, would you like to give us an update on the property you're working with?
Yes.
And your name is?
Excuse me. Good evening, everyone. I'm Eric Mills. I'm with Virtual Design Group. We're the engineering firm for the project.
Mhm.
So about 2 weeks ago, we completed the proposed plans, construction documents, engineering. The owner bid everything out. He selected his contractors. The subcontractors are in the process of getting registered at the city, and the master permit was submitted, I believe yesterday or the day before. And we're hoping to be breaking ground in the next 2 weeks as soon as we get a permit.
Okay. Is there anything new with the town as far as permits or anything like that?
No, no, it's the same.
Well, we submitted the master.
Well, yeah, but that was already submitted for the last time.
No,
that
we
we
had
were here.
submitted the demo permit originally.
Oh,
Now we
okay.
just submitted the master permit.
Okay, and then the sub permits were submitted incorrectly. I spoke to the contractor and we informed them that we were going to delete the applications and they still have not submitted anything else.
I believe they were trying to register. Is that accurate? The
No, we haven't re-
subcontractors that he hired said they were trying to register with the city.
We checked this morning and there was nothing. So I'm not sure if it's something they're working on their end, but we haven't received anything.
I thought did we receive emails on that? Yeah, we did receive emails on that from the portal that they had created their own portals and that they were registering.
Well, at the time that we checked this morning, there was nothing. So I'm not sure at what time that was.
Okay, I guess we'll follow up tomorrow and make
That's
sure
fine.
everybody's on the same page because
Yeah.
yeah, we were, according to us, they were getting everything done. So
Okay.
Okay, so at our last meeting, we said that the property needs to be in compliance by June 24th of this year.
I believe we're on schedule.
We gave extra time beyond what you requested, as I recall. And we appreciate you being here tonight and telling us where you are, but it doesn't sound like a lot has changed in the last 30 days.
Well, it takes, in order to do the plans, the full proposed plans, there's a good amount of engineering and planning that goes into it. So that's what we basically spent the last 2 or 3 weeks doing is mechanical, electrical, plumbing, structural for the new roofing. I mean, we have about a 10 or 12 page package of calculations and plans. And then those plans and calculations had to be bid with each of the subcontractors so that he could get prices for mechanical, electrical, plumbing, framing, painting, drywall. So he accumulated all of the pricing on everything, hired the subcontractors, completed all of the engineering, packaged everything up, and submitted it for master permit. So we've actually done quite a lot in the
Okay.
last 3 or 4 weeks.
Anybody have any?
I know you had previously applied for the demolition permit. Was
Correct.
that issued?
So that was the thing with the demolition permit was we needed to register the subcontractors, but the subcontractors wanted a deposit in order to come in and register themselves. So we had to complete the plan so that he could bid it with them, get their prices, hire one, give them a deposit, and then have them come in and register. So we've completed that process and he's hired the subs and they're in the process of registering now. So we're hoping to have the demo permit out within like a day or two. They're ready to start the demo immediately upon issuance of the permit. And then we're hoping to push and expedite the master permit so that we can start construction immediately after demo. That's the game plan. And the contractor has laid out about a 8 to 10 week schedule for the improvements. So I do believe that we're pretty close to the schedule we need to meet.
And that 8 to 10 weeks will put them in compliance. They'll have a certificate of occupancy at that time?
Well, they'll be, at that point, the construction should be substantially complete and we'll start doing our inspections. So it may take a week or two beyond that 8 to 10 weeks to get all the inspections called in and get everything closed out.
And you think that the entire project will be completed by then?
I'd say about two months from the time that they start to close out the inspections.
Anybody else?
Oh, I understand there was originally liens up to like $750,000 on this, and there was then an arrangement made. They remodeled. There was a reduction of that. Is
Yes.
there?
That's accurate.
So there's actually an arrangement with the city and the owner to do this work, right? Like to.
Yeah, part of the agreement was that the owner, the new owner, because Mr. Barbie passed away, paid, I think it was 60,000 to the town to resolve the liens. And part of the deal was they would apply for permits to either demolish or renovate within 6 months. That ended up not getting quite done, but they're in the process now.
Okay.
Any other question? No? Okay. Well, then I guess we'll see you next month and
Yes, sir.
look forward to your update.
Okay, absolutely. Thank you very much.
And I
everyone. Have a
appreciate,
good
we
evening.
we appreciate you coming.
See you guys.
Okay. I think that's it, isn't it?
That is correct.
Next item, next item of business would be any board comments, suggestions, updates, questions? Anybody? Eric, I have one question. Oh, no, sorry. Is your name Eric? Oh, the other Eric. Thank you. How is the lawn violation vegetation going?
Good. Much glad you asked it. We had our first fine. The property owner came in, paid the fine. So the north side has really cleaned up. As for the south side, Clark Road, Barbados, your street, although there was that big pile on your street, they were cited. But piece by piece, I'm going throughout the town, and you can see the improvements. Pine trees still need some work, but I'm working slowly to get through all the areas because I don't want to just ride around the town and hit one here, one here. I would like to go and, kind of hit an entire area so everyone kind of gets on the same page, and that's what's happening. If you drive down the north side right now, you'll see, compared to how it used to be, it's a significant reduction by, I'm going to say 90 to 95%.
That's great.
You'll get the occasional branch here or there, but chalk it up to Mother Nature.
I think there's still property owners that are unaware.
I'm sure there are. I'm sure there's a couple, but you know, again, as the warnings go out, I'm issuing plenty of warnings on a daily basis on top of violations. Like yesterday, I issued a total of 13 new violations. With at that time only one of them being for vegetation, so you can see how it's weeding out. It was very heavy on the vegetation side, a little bit less on the NOV, and now it's reversing. So it's definitely coming along. Give it a couple more months and it's never going to be perfect. You're always going to get a couple here and there, but compared to what it was, I think it's going to be a night and day difference.
Anybody else? Anything? Jonathan, you ready to go home? Anybody? Is there a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Motion's been moved and seconded. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Motion carries. Meeting adjourned. Wow,
I think that might be a record.
that's a record.
That is a record.
That is a record.